won't stop raining. My feet are like permanently pruny. So it looks like I'm gonna be moving back home. I can't afford the college that I'm going to at the moment. Nivek is coming with me. He decided he wants to go back to school and he can't afford the school either. It's gonna be hilarious. Yesterday, I went on a field trip. I went to the Glass Mountains and we went to the Alabaster Cavern, the Little Sahara. We just like drove around in a travel bus for maybe a minimum of 6 hours. Yeah, it was awful. I think my butt like got a size bigger. So this is a piece of rock from the Glass Mountains that I picked up. Can't really tell, but it actually does look like glass, or crystal rather. So, and it kind of sparkles, but you can't really tell. Dang it. No. The early settlers, what they would do is they would chisel it out of the mountain and they would cut it in slices, like really thin ones, and make little window panes for their houses and for like the first cars and whatnot. It's actually a pretty cool, interesting piece of history. First off, happy birthday to all you amazing Libras. You are the glue for the rest of us crazy zodiac signs. You're amazing. The history of October 8th. Okay. In 1871, there was the Great Fire of Chicago. Guess what caused it? A cow. So apparently, a cow kicked a lantern over and it landed in a bale of hay, and the rest is history. October 8th birthdays. Sigourney Weaver. One of her most recent works was she was the voice of the computer in WALL-E. What? Who knew? I didn't. Erin probably could have guessed it. She's really good at that, isn't she? Guessing voice actors. She was also in Galaxy Quest, which most of the Sistrivity members will probably have seen. Guess who else was in Galaxy Quest? This is a tribute to Anna, everybody. Alan Rickman. Oh my god, and his sexy little head thing. Next is the one, the only, Chevy Chase. Some of his older stuff, like Caddyshack. He was also in, like, bukus of episodes of Saturday Night Live. Chevy Chase also co-starred in The Three Amigos. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to see that movie because it's amazing. It has Martin Short and Steve Martin in it, plus Chevy Chase. You get them all together in a big jumble, and what do you get? You get amazingness. Sorry. And for us who were, you know, 90s babies, Man of the House. Yes. Also featuring Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Now, okay, this leads me to my question. Jonathan Taylor Thomas is now 28 years old and has disappeared from the face of the planet. His, like, most recent work has been in 2006. It's called The Extra. I never saw it. But he was the cutest thing. In Home Improvement, and the voice of Simba, the voice of Pinocchio, it was just like, what happened to this adorable baby-cheeked, blue-eyed, gorgeous man? Like, he was on my wall, I know, when I was growing up, you know? He was like right next to Devon Sawa, you know, from Casper. I saved the best birthdays for last. Okay, Paul Hogan. Does that ring a bell to anyone? It will when I show you this picture. Crocodile Dundee. Oh my god! Okay, I'm not like a pervert or anything, but there are older men who are just like drop dead gorgeous, you know? I honestly believe that like Sean Connery is never going to get ugly. He's always gonna be like sexual with a Sean Connery. It's just, it happens, okay? It happens. And next on my list, Anna, you're going to love this. Guess whose birthday it is? Ian Hart, also known as Professor Quirrell. And as soon as I found this out, I was like, oh my gosh, the Harry Potter musical. Voldemort and Quill. Yay. I'm blushing really bad. That's all the news I have for you, ladies. I love you all, and I'm coming home.